Hey, greetings, friends. I wanted to take a few moments here as I get ready to take off for my conference to give you a little bit of information regarding the racial reconciliation exam that is coming up on Wednesday. So first off, I wanted to say that the exam itself is 4 questions long. The first question is a matching question, so you'll be given 10 terms that we've gone over throughout the course. So you're going to want to kind of look through all of your notes and just kind of familiarize yourself with general terminology, and then you will match that with a definition that is already on the paper. And so you won't have to write out a definition. Instead, you're going to want to match the word with an already existing definition. There's 10 terms, so that's number 1 on the test. From there, we move to 3 short answer, short essay questions. The last of which you shouldn't have to do much prep work for, and the reason being is that it's more of a personal assessment on the course thus far. So I'm going to ask you some pointed questions about your own journey regarding this particular course, and so there's not a lot of prep work you can do for that, except for I want you to articulate clearly and coherently your take on the questions that I'm asking. The other 2 questions are a bit more broad in terms of application, and again, you'll find the information on your notes, but I want you to take a look at your notes, and I want you to identify the large, broad themes theologically that we've been utilizing throughout this course. That's going to be key for you, I think, is to understand the theological components for this course, because this course is racial reconciliation, but it's understood within a theological framework. So it's not merely the history of racial reconciliation, it is understood within the context of both scripture and theology. And so one of the questions is a biblical question, and the other question is a theology question. And the theology question is not sort of an obscure terminology that no one would know. It is a theme that we have discussed over and over in this course, and one that we've familiarized yourself, and one that I think in the Myth of Equality he takes up considerably throughout that book. And so I'm going to have you recognize sort of the implications of this theological construct, but then I also ask you a biblical question as well. And so I want you to just take a time to familiarize yourself with your notes, make sure you have a clear understanding of Wistma's book, and then also just making sure you're up to date on your terminology. There's seven notes sections that you should have and that you should be able to go through and just kind of walk through. I don't think this is an exam that's going to leap out and confuse you, or it's not set up to trick you or make it overly complicated. I'm trying to assess your knowledge based upon some key themes and understandings thus far. So there's no random obscure things in this exam. This is broad stuff that we've consistently talked about over and over again. So take some time, identify some of the key terms in your notes, familiarize yourself with key themes biblically and theologically throughout your notes, and then we will and then I think you'll be well prepared for the exam itself. Good luck on it. It will be in the normal class time. Cami Bittinger is going to be the test proctor for that class. We will miss you throughout this week, and looking forward to being with you on Friday. God bless, and we will see you then.